Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Mona and I'm an ex-magazine journalist turned content marketer, communication specialist, and marketing specialist. My story starts in 2020 when I lost all my clients and I lost my entire freelance business due to COVID. I'm now kind of slowly getting back into setting up my freelance business, starting the entire process up again. I'm taking you through my whole journey, my whole process, where I learn about business and I learn about how to create a company, and I document that for you guys so you guys can get some sort of value out of my process as well. So that takes us to the topic that we're going to discuss about in this video, which is business planning. Now, every course, every book that I've read, everyone that I've spoken to about business says that the crucial and important part of setting up a business is really setting up your business plan and your business strategy. So you want to think about things like your target market, how you're going to market your company, how you're going to get your message across, how you're going to do your branding, and all those things. I'm currently in the process of writing my business plan, and I wanted to do this series, which is part of my business series, and I wanted to show you my whole process and my thinking and the sections that I'm adding in my business plan, so that when I actually get to start the business, everything will be very clear and there will be less admin work to do. So the first section that I'm going to discuss about, the very first section, which is number 1 at the top, before I start to think about anything else, what I really want to think about is, why do I want to start this business? I'm basically doing the same thing that I've done in the past. So pre-2020, I basically actively looked for clients, specifically luxury fashion clients. I helped them with their content, for example, creating blogs, writing articles online, writing their website content, press releases for local and international media. And so I'm kind of using that same thing, offering the same services, but I'm going to expand and scale my service, my company, and my business to maybe a wider range of luxury clientele. One of the main reasons is that I'd like to be financially free. I've always wanted to run my own business and see what it was like, so this is going to be my opportunity. I've always enjoyed working on my own time. I do love teamwork and I love a 9-to-5 job. I really truly thrive in creating product and managing people, and I think I would really enjoy the entire process of having my own company. So I really want to give it a go now, better than later, so I can take the risk. So those are one of the main 2 reasons why I want to start the business. Another one of the reasons is that I actually really enjoy writing and I really enjoy creating brands. So I enjoy the content marketing process. I enjoy writing articles and press releases and creating a sort of plan of action where we take the company's vision and mission and values and we kind of create content based off of that. It's what I did in the past with some of my other clients, and I actually really enjoyed the process. So I enjoy writing, I enjoy doing the creative part of it, which is the branding side, creating a tone of voice, and I enjoy the whole process. So I think I'd be really good at doing that at a high level. And I think I have a knack of helping people upscale and moving their branding and tone of voice from a basic beginner to more luxury, and to kind of change the clientele to a more luxury clientele, which I've done in the past. I'm really good at that and I really enjoy that process. I enjoy watching people grow, so that's one of the reasons why I also want to set up this company and go through this route. Okay, so the next section I'm going to discuss about your USP, which is your unique selling point, and your target market. So it kind of comes hand in hand. It took me some time to think about this, and I'm still thinking about it because my business plan is not complete as of yet. There are still tweaks that I'm making, but the USP can be something specific to your skills, or it can be something specific to your experience. I don't think I have that many skills just as yet. With some of the market research that I've done, there are some great content marketers out there. There are some great people out there who are working within content marketing and in general marketing and branding, and so I don't really want to put myself in the experienced position just yet, because I do have some experience but maybe not at that level. So I felt like I wanted to create my USP from my experience. So one of the really good USPs that I have in my bag is that I've actually lived in the Middle East, and I lived in Kuwait, which is basically the #1 destination for quiet luxury and luxury fashion. And in general, the Middle East is really just all about couture fashion and sort of luxury. It's very like luxury heavy. I've worked there, maybe not specifically within fashion, but I did work around those surroundings and I was well aware of how that world works. So I think I have that experience and I bring that experience, which means hopefully when I expand in the future, I can hopefully deal with clients from that region as well, which is something that I'm hoping to expand into. So that's one of my USPs, which I find quite unique because I don't think anybody else has that experience of living in the Middle East, but also living in Kuwait, which is a destination of quiet luxury. The other is that when I first started writing articles and working within magazines, I ended up working with luxury fashion and lifestyle magazines. So one of them being in Kuwait, which is Bazaar Town Lifestyle, their biggest lifestyle and dining guide, which they publish, and a lot of it is within the luxury sector. So I have a lot of experience within luxury, I would say, within the luxury sector, and probably have more than 10 years of experience in general. So I've kind of added that as something that is unique to me. The other one is I did come to the UK as an international student, so I do definitely have that global outlook. I feel like I'm probably quite friendly and I can make friends with anyone from anywhere around the world, which is a really good skill to have. To me, it's not really a skill, it's just a normal way of life. So I think I can kind of add that as something that is unique to me. It might not be unique anymore because I think that's the normal everywhere, but I'd like to add that as something that I have, just so I can remember that these are the things that make me unique and maybe set me apart from some of my other competitors. One of the other thing is a human touch. So because I'd like to work with luxury clients, a more personal approach, I would like it to be a personal process, not a service that you can just buy online and kind of go on your own and do it. I'd like to be quite involved and have a one-to-one relationship with my clients and be connected to the people as well as the brand. So that's something that's bespoke to the service that I would like to provide, and I also prefer that because I like working with people who are nice. It's nice to have that collaboration sort of work, and those are the type of clients that I'm looking for, where we collaborate together and it's not a top-down approach, it's more of a collaboration approach and more of human touch. So, you know, meeting them and what's the connection, what their products and services are, and what problems do their products and services actually solve, so that we can kind of market that to a luxury or maybe an attainable luxury clientele. And yeah, I think I just maybe have a more old school approach with the process. We probably will end up using AI in some aspects of our content marketing. The process of it, of the human touch and kind of meeting clients, setting meetings face to face, maybe the whole process of it is a bit old school, and I would prefer to keep it like that, just because I do think that because I'm offering a more luxury service or more attainable luxury service, I'm hoping to kind of have that human and emotional connection, which might lack in a more modern way of delivering our services. So based off of that, the target market would then definitely be luxury clientele. However, I'm not really thinking about specifically luxury clientele. I think luxury is a very subjective word. So street style or specific type of street style can be luxury. I find H&M to be a luxury brand, whereas the prices are not that luxury. So, but if H&M were to approach us, I would definitely say yes, because I do see that as a luxury brand. So the way that I'm going to go about this is we're going for luxury brands, but the product and the service that they're trying to market, that we're going to do the content marketing for, it doesn't necessarily have to be a 3-figure price or 6-figure price for somebody to buy those products and services. It's just about the quality of the brand and the quality of their services. It could be straight high-end to Dior, up until to a new fashion brand that's just coming out, but they have a lot of talent. You can see the product is high quality, but price might not be at a luxury level. It might just be at an attainable luxury, a 2-figure price. I really don't want to confuse anyone in terms of saying that we're just doing luxury, it will be only brands who have 3-figure prices and above. That's not what we're going for. I'm also kind of going for attainable luxury as well. Authors can be attainable luxury, so it kind of just goes on. But I'm specifically going to focus on fashion because that's what I know, and then we will expand on from fashion globally. Okay, so we've spoken a little bit about the USP, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and some of the target audience that I'm going to start up with. The next section is basically about the type of services that we're going to offer. So this can vary, and I think I'm going to start with the basics of content marketing, which for those of you guys that don't know what content marketing is, it basically means writing blogs, press releases, articles to the media, any content, social media content, so any content that any paid or owned media outlet, the brand would like to relay their message and build a reputation for their brand, and it's usually based off of their vision, mission, and their own business strategy and their business goals. But I'm going to start with that because that is what I know and that is what I'm really good at. So initially maybe I would take maybe 1 or 2 clients on because I don't really want to have too many clients. I really want to give 300% to 1 or 2 clients so I can do what I want to do, so I can create the impact that I want to create without having too many distractions. And based off of that, I would then maybe I would like to do some content marketing writing classes, and then I would also do feature writing classes, so how to write features for your brand, how to write blogs for your brand, for your company or brand, how to market. I'd like to go into teaching what I'm doing. I'd like to take 2 big clients, but then also for those of you who don't want to come on as a full client, I would really like to share my expertise, so maybe do webinars and things like that in feature writing, in copywriting, content creation, and all those things that I'm actually doing in my work, and share that with the businesses that can't afford to pay me, but they can still take the benefits of what I'm doing and apply that to their businesses. Some of the other things that I thought about was kind of teaching English, so teaching English for specifically luxury clientele. So there's words that luxury brands use to portray their message, which maybe other brands don't. So things like a vocabulary list, and implement those words to make their content better. And lastly, I would then maybe think about teaching about branding, creating a brand identity, a brand personality. Again, it would probably be in a webinar form or maybe a one-to-one. People can buy some of these services one-to-one. So I'm still in the process of thinking about it, but I've obviously done a list of services that I'm going to offer, and I haven't decided how I'm going to exactly deliver them. That is actually part of the business plan that I will do later on in terms of what my delivery method would be, but at this point I just want to list everything that needs to be done and everything that I can offer so that I can create the best possible way to actually deliver my content and help clients with the specific services that they require. Okay, so we did talk a little bit about the target market, but I'm going to talk about specifically the target audience. This is something that you actually should do in a lot of detail. I actually went into a lot of detail about this, and I've written it down in a table format, which, as you can see, I've written down everything right from the individual person through to the services that I could potentially offer, their age range, the industry these people work in. So my target audience is very specific, and I still need to do a little bit more work because I think I can still go into more detail. Overall, I've done a basic profile of the characteristics of my target audiences. For example, fashion brands and emerging fashion designers. These are sort of individuals that are coming out from the fashion schools in London. So UAL, it could be Institute Maranghi. All of these institutions actually create and build really amazing creative individuals and brands, and I would like to be there to help the growth of their businesses. I want them to be specifically fashion, so within fashion I think I'd like to start with women's wear. So I'm going very granular in this process of creating a profile of a person, the specific target audience. So that's the advice that I would give, and that's what I have found actually really helpful because it's helped me narrow down my own niche. Because before I was like, yes, I'm going to do everyone, I'm going to do emerging, I'm going to do established, but actually I need to start small and find a niche and be really good at that. And once I'm really good at that, then I can kind of expand on from there. And my background is from women's fashion apparel. So I'd like to kind of take that, use my experience, and then grow from there. If you guys liked this video and found any of the information that I'm talking about helpful and find my process helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so I can create more content like this for you guys.